youth, you are youngsters, that we need to get involved and learn some traits towards communication, which includes writing skills, speaking skills. These are some of the programs that I feel are of importance, and mashallah, I'm involved and stay very busy with most of them. There is a program like the first one, Georgia River of Words. What the kids do, they go out and we take them out to various environmental projects, expose them to the rivers, to estuaries, and basically they come back and prepare their speeches, their drawings, they present their work. So that's a great opportunity, and then that competition goes on to the state level. The next one is Future City Competition. This is a countrywide program. The finalists end up visiting White House. And in some of the slides and programs, I would request you all, please share these sheets with someone that you feel needs something like this. Most of these programs are free, but they are great exposure for the young and individuals, basically K through 12. This Future City, this program takes place at the Kennesaw State University around February, and you won't believe it that how many kids from all the schools come over there and they work on these projects all year to come and present the projects. Why I have decided, and I spoke with Maulana Saab, the problem I have is that this is only a short list that I'm involved, that I unfortunately don't see our own kids and youth in any of these programs. Which is, I mean, I know our kids are very smart, they do a great job, they do very well at school, but I think we need to kind of move into some of the areas, and that will help. Introduce a girl to engineering. For example, this is another excellent world over project. And we are trying to make that the girls get involved. And don't take it wrong that I'm kind of talking engineering. I'm an engineer, as I said. So I get involved in programs, but there are tons of programs that you can get involved. Plus, these programs are absolutely not totally directed in any way to engineering. They are most to expose the students to various opportunities that are available over there. For example, this Governor's Honors Program. This is an excellent, excellent program. I feel so honored and privileged that this was the 5th year that I was asked to be one of the judges for that program. And I evaluate students in the areas of design, architecture, and engineering. So just imagine that kids get selected at the school level, then they go through the area selection, through the county, eventually they come to the state level. And at that point, they are selected and taken over to Valdosta or one of the state school, and they are the guests of the governor of the state. And they stay there for 8 weeks. I mean, it's an excellent exposure. Last year, they had a 50-year get-together for all those folks who have been through this program. I mean, they flew in from world over. So that relationship which gets built over there, that's marvelous. Next is Exploring Engineering Academy. From June 3rd to Friday, last Friday, some folks said why I wasn't here. several months ago, when you sign up for some of these programs, uh, sometimes it's missed that, hey, what date it would be or what will be going on, because these are the early programs. So this Exploring Engineering Academy, imagine 75 students were picked up from around the country. They were all at Georgia Tech. They were made to stay there in the dorms, and they were taken to places like, one day they spent at the Georgia Tech. One of the days was Delta. I think I have traveled millions of miles, but never had that opportunity to go behind the hangar. And at that time, and those hangars are mile longs on each side. 350 aircraft just landed at that time. And brand new aircraft, and Delta was fixing it to make it a Delta carrier. So imagine that those students were allowed to walk through those aircrafts, see how the aircrafts are maintained. Not only that, taking to this SunTrust Stadium, show them how those roofs work and slide. So those are just 2 days, but every single day throughout the week, they were exposed all day. From 7 o'clock, they were lining up in front of the dome, walking across the street to the diner, and 8:30 hopping onto the buses and starting their all-day program. 10 o'clock at night, it was shut down. Porsche, their facility, they were given a dinner at Solis, the hotel and restaurant that's built at Porsche. So excellent program. They are not like rundown programs. Okay, this was just last week, so all my memory is very fresh. TSA, Technology Students Association. This program is going on next Saturday. Students are coming on from all over the state. A lot of folks are volunteering. I have about 8 judges picked up to take over there. So again, I mean, unfortunately, kids didn't show up enough in number that I was expecting. Had nice slides prepared. Maulana Sahib is all excited and ready to show all those clips. But we will hold it for some other day. I just wanted to make sure that we cover some of the areas. So Technology Students Association, that basically about 8,000 students will show up at the Georgia Congress Center at the airport. And literally, they bring in live equipment, people in there to talk to the students. So I'm saying, and I'm repeating it, that unfortunately, I don't see my kids over in these programs. They are excellent programs. These programs give the opportunity to the young folks to meet with the professionals in their field. So if you establish that relationship at this level, trust me, take my word, it goes a long way. I mean, I have Georgia Tech, UGA, Kennesaw students who have been appointed, got the jobs in situations like this. So it's not a story, it's the reality. So establishing those relationships at this time is very important. Whatever field our youth decides to adopt, please get involved in their field, get involved in their professional organizations. It will help you, please. One more thing, I think when I see this square footage of our center or centers, mashallah, most qualified people are found on this square footage. So our youth and our youngsters need to feel very proud about it. If you take this 2,000 square foot anywhere else in America, you won't find that many qualified, exceptionally qualified people. So feel very good about it. We have a very strong background, and we can excel in any field that we want. I have passed on these sheets, kind of hold up on my actual presentation, but please go through these sites, get yourself involved, and see if you have any question. I'll be more than happy to speak individually. My contact is on that sheet. The last item in here, I would highly, highly recommend this Toastmasters International. This is available in every office, in every organization. I would even encourage you all to request your counselors to bring it to your schools and colleges. The reason is it's such an exceptional program that gives you the opportunity to improve upon your communication skills. And believe me, we have great, knowledgeable, educated people. I have seen it in my life, in my profession. They unfortunately end up in the cube somewhere in the building, doing all the work, never get the opportunity to receive all the credit. Credit goes to the people who make the presentation of those projects and shows all those graphs how pretty the project was. But unfortunately, all the project was done behind the curtain. So this Toastmasters, not only for the youngsters and students and youth, we all need to get involved. It's a great, great chance to improve upon the communication skills. I think I will stop here and let the audience to have questions. We have about 10 minutes, and I'm here. I'm not leaving until every question is answered tonight. Very good, please. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, brother. Thank you, Brother Agha. I think that's an excellent thing. Just for your information, not to let you all brag about it, but I have served as president of this club for Capitol Hill. So this project is at the Capitol Hill. So just imagine a Desi Urdu speaking leading a communication club at the Capitol Hill at the state of Georgia. So please, whatever I'm telling you, it's all experienced, tested, performed, checked. So there is no risk involved. Feel free, get your kids involved. And youth, I think I would highly, highly encourage you, please, if you have any question, reservation, come talk to me. And if you want to go to any of these programs anytime, just check out the date, let me know, and I'll be very happy to introduce you to the folks or take you over there. Omne Hotel, no, the Saturday program, just check that one on this sheet. It's coming Saturday on 23rd, right there in the downtown area. So very good. Any more comment, question, please?
No. I did join in half of the discussion.
Yeah, so I think the message to you is please come on time. All right, some more flyers are here. Please give it out to everyone. The list of the programs that I'm trying to introduce to the students and youth are listed here in their websites. And that will be an interesting starting point if there is an interest. Thank you very much.
Ladies.
Wow.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. I think we have to bring it back again.
The zip lift from iMover will instantly turn any desk or table into a sit or stand convertible workstation. The gas lift mechanism is the quietest.
We have 5-6 minutes. So one of the TED talk about refugees by our center.
No one leaves home unless home is the mouth of a shark. Abby Zimmett. Good afternoon. My name is Masuma Taqwi, and my talk is about children who we should also care about. When school days were coming closer, me and my mom went school shopping. As I was buying things, my mom kept on telling me to stick to the supply list. But there were just so many other things that I also wanted to buy, so I started to get things that were pretty and that made me happy. But then my mom put some of them away. It kind of made me sad, but then my mom said to me, "Be happy with what you are getting now, because there are many children out there that don't even get new things for school, or some don't even have any." That left me thinking. The whole ride home, I thought about it. So during my solitude and reflection, I realized that I don't know how it feels like to not have new clothes, new book bag, or new school supplies for a new school year. Then I talked to my dad about those children. My dad said he knew many children that were like that. They didn't have any new school supplies for a new school year. So then one day, my dad took me to meet those refugee children. I went to each refugee family's house and met them and talked to them. Some had been living in America for years and some had just moved. Me and my dad talked to their families. My dad talked to the parents and I talked to the kids. I asked them kids some questions like how old they were, what they liked to do, and what's their favorite color. But one girl I met, she was disabled from her legs and was about my age. She couldn't really talk properly and didn't go to a regular school like I did. She was so glad and happy that I talked to her and played with her. She said after she came here from her home back in Iraq, she didn't meet someone who was actually happy talking to her. So then I asked her what kind of gift does she want, toys, makeup, jewelry, shoes, but she said no. She wanted a book bag with wheels so she can roll around in her wheelchair. Wow. So then I got her a book bag, a Mickey Mouse book bag with wheels. Then I remembered all those other children that I met, and they didn't have any supplies. So I said to my dad, we should think about them too. So as Eid was coming along with the new school year, me and my Sunday school children got the refugee children's school supplies, like books, color pencils, binders, papers, and school supplies, and gave it to them as Eid gifts. Eid is an Islamic religious holiday where people and families come together and celebrate the completion of the month of Ramadan. So we should think about these children too. I was so glad to see those kids smile. These children, their lives and futures are important as well. I wouldn't consider these children poor, because let's think about what the term refugee really means. Well, a refugee is a person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war, persecution, or natural disaster. I would like to share a video with you. So, there are many children like this we should also care about. When Ramzan was coming closer, we went to give the refugee families food supplies. And listening to their stories was so shocking. I remember one kid I met, his family had just recently moved from Syria a month ago, and he was 5 years old and was stuck with tumor. Their family was getting it cured back in their country, but the war affected the families over there so badly. So in order to save the lives of their children, their father had no choice but to come here. But here, the family doesn't have enough money. So in order to create the future, I go and meet the refugee children in my community that I know, and we get together as a community and help those families. If you know any refugees, you can help them too. Like even if in our community, one family takes the charge of one refugee kid, this could easily solve the problem and make these kids happy. Or even if you would like to help them in a different way, go for it. Even if once a month or two, you go and meet these refugee children and talk to them and listen to how they're feeling, this could also make them happy. These children and their families are going through a lot. In most of families here in America, the father of the children don't have, the responsible men in the house don't have money and jobs. These families have hope in all of us to help them. The struggle that these families go through are very critical. For example, children suffer the most. More than half of Syrian refugees are under age 18. Many of them have lost parents, siblings, seen their houses and communities bombarded, and their schools destroyed. My EL design principle is empathy and caring. So you can also help these children. Trust me, these children go through a lot. Imagine being all independent, living in your country where your house is, your friends are, your school is, your family is, and all of a sudden you lose everything and move somewhere where you are dependent on others, not being able to live in the homes properly. It is very difficult. Imagine how we go to school for 5 years or more, how much attached we get to the environment, the teachers, the friends, the staff, and how hard and difficult it is to leave and go to another school. Well, if we feel like this for just school, then how hard it is for these children to leave the place where they were from the first day they were born. So I would encourage you to help out and come out and help these children. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, you must be the change that you wish to see in the world. Thank you.
और मोहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु
With T-Mobile, get the fastest network ever, now on the fastest Samsung ever. Right now, buy one Samsung Galaxy.
So young man, young man. Arman? Azza?
Bismillah minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Aliyan Waliyullah. Ashhadu anna Aliyan Hujjatullah. Hayya ala salat. Hayya ala salat. Hayya ala falah. Hayya ala falah. Hayya ala khairil amal. Hayya ala khairil amal. Allahu Akbar.
اللهم صل على محمد الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أشهد أن محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أشهد أن أمير المؤمنين وإمام المتقين علي ولي الله ووصي رسول الله وخليفته بلا فصل أشهد أن مولانا عليا حجة الله عليه الصلاة والسلام حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على خير العمل حي على خير العمل قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الحليم الكريم قل إن الصلاة ونسكي محياي مماتي لله رب العالمين صلاة المغرب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر الله أكبر سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده سمع الله لمن حمد الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده الله أكبر أستغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده الله أكبر بحول الله قوته بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد كذلك الله ربي الله أكبر اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار الله أكبر سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده سمع الله لمن حمد الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده الله أكبر أستغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده الله أكبر الحمد لله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد بحول الله سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله إلا الله سبحان الله والحمد لله سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا إله الله أكبر سبحان ربي العظيم وبحمده سمع الله لمن حمد الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده الله أكبر أستغفر الله ربي وأتوب إليه الله أكبر سبحان ربي الأعلى وبحمده رب صل على محمد وآل محمد يا لطيف ارحم عبدك ضعيف الذليل الحقير المسكين المستكين الله أكبر الحمد لله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد अस्सलामु अलैका अय्युहन नबी व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। अस्सलामु अलैना व अला इबादिल्लाहिस सालिहीन। अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। अल्लाहु अकबर, अल्लाहु अकबर, अल्लाहु अकबर। या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनू सल्लु अलैहि वसल्लम तस्लीमा। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मद व आलि मुहम्मद। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मद व आलि दुआ इफ्तार। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अल्लाहुम्मा लका सुम्तु व अला रिज़्क़िका अफ़्तरतु व अलैका तवक्कलतु तक़ब्बल मिन्ना इन्नका अंतल समीउल अलीम बिरहमतिका या अरहमर राहिमीन। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला एक सूरह फ़ातिहा तमाम मरहूम मोमिनीन मोमिनात अपनी अपनी अमवात के साथ मेरी अमवात को याद रखते हुए मेरी अहलिया की वालदा एजाज़ फ़ातिमा बिलग्रामी और उसके अलावा डॉक्टर मसीह अली चौहान साहब, उनके वालिदैन हसनैन भट्टी साहब, ग़ुलाम कादिर रई साहब और तमाम मरहूम मोमिनीन मोमिनात इनके ख़ानदान के हैं। इसके लिए सूरह फ़ातिहा। बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। या अलिय्यु या अज़ीम या गफ़ूर या रहीम अंत रब्बुल अज़ीमुल लज़ी लैसा कमिस्लिही शैउन व हुवस समीउल बसीर। व हाज़ा शहरुन अज़्ज़मतहु व कर्रमतहु व शर्रफ़तहु व फ़ज़्ज़लतहु अला शुहूर। व हुवा शहरुल लज़ी फ़रज़्ता सियामहु अलैया व हुवा शहरु रमज़ानल लज़ी अंज़लता फ़ीहिल क़ुरआन हुदल लिन्नासि व बय्यिनातिम मिनल हुदा वल फ़ुरक़ान वजअलता फ़ीहि लैलतल क़द्र वजअलतहा खैरुम मिन अल्फ़ि शहर। फ़याज़ल मन्न वला युमन्नु अलैका मुन्न अलैया बिफ़िकाकि रक़बति मिनन नार फ़ीमन तमुन्नु अलैहि वअदख़िलनिल जन्नह बिरहमतिका या अरहमर राहिमीन। अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मद व अला। कल इंशाअल्लाह ईद मेला है, ईद फेयर है इंशाअल्लाह। टुमारो नाइट वी हैव ईद फेयर इंशाअल्लाह। प्लीज़ जॉइन अस एंड व्हाट एवर यू गिव टुमारो सो प्लीज़ डोनेट ज़ैनबिया। डोंट से आई ब्रिंग फूड, ओके। तो आप जो भी खाने का सामान लाएं आप इमाम बारगाह को डोनेट कर दें, इससे फ़ितरे का मसला किसी पर नहीं आए, ठीक है। जो भी आप फूड ला रहे हैं, कुछ भी ला रहे हैं, तो आप कहें कि हमने इमाम बारगाह को दे दिया। अब वो इमाम बारगाह की तरफ से अफ्तार है, किसी पे कोई फ़ितरा नहीं है इंशाअल्लाह, ठीक है। इंशाअल्लाह फ्राइडे हो या सैटरडे हो ईद, फ्राइडे हाथ खड़ा करें फ्राइडे वाले। फ्राइडे ईद इज गुड और सैटरडे इज गुड। नाउ ऑन चॉइस। Inshallah 99% chance is on Friday inshallah. So one Eid prayer we have at 7 o'clock. Those people have a job, okay, job workers, they can come 7 o'clock. I will start one prayer, and second official prayer is 8:30. We start Dua Nudba, and 9 o'clock inshallah Salat time. अच्छा, इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह। और उस दिन जुमे की छुट्टी है, यानी जुमे की नमाज की छुट्टी है इंशाल्लाह, ठीक है। तो कल जो डोनेट जो लाएंगे आप फूड, आप इमाम बारगाह को डोनेट कर देंगे इंशाल्लाह, ठीक है। अल्लाह Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah. Subhanallah. Allah. Allah. Subhanallah. Ahmad Ali, recording stream में Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu an la ilaha